Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome to Frontier Pilot Simulator. You might have seen me feature this game a couple of weeks ago, but since then a huge visual update has been released. Couple of improvements, bug fixes, game crash fixes, and all that stuff. The developers have been super active. They've been releasing updates left and right almost daily, and you can see that in the game updates in the Steam section. So I wanted to check it out again and take you guys with me. Maybe we'll make a video so everyone can get up to date with what's new. So for the benefit of everyone, we'll start a new game. We'll start from scratch. Beautiful wallpaper. And I'll explain things along the way and how this works and how the game looks and what the game is all about. There you go. Welcome to Aslan, the most promising colony. The graphics have received a major overhaul. Better textures, better effects and whatnot, better frame rates. So you can see it's actually pretty nice. You'll see some pretty nice blur effects as well later on, like depth of field and things like that. Your ship has undergone pre-sail preparation. It's fueled and it's ready to fly. Okay, good. First delivery from a spaceport. So it's like a tutorial mission. So you can see the yellow indicators fly here. It says 1.4K right in the middle of the screen, upper right a bit. I'm not sure how we can describe that. And you can see a lot of different things on the HUD. I'll try and explain them as we go. But yeah, you can hide them off like that just to appreciate the view. But yes, for now, just hang with me, alright? I am using my Thrustmaster HOTAS 4. It is compatible with several of the famous joysticks, HOTAS, and Xbox controllers. It is supported right off the bat, so you have to do like minimal adjustments then. Right, so let's start with the engine. That's how it looks. Let me just try and control the level of thrust that we have. Yeah, just take it slow. Don't want to embarrass myself. You can see so many different parameters on the screen. Sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. And in the beginning, it's going to be a simple flight, but as we go and as we progress, we will get introduced to more and more complexities. Better ships, better parts, more hazardous environments, longer distances and whatnot. So you can see on the left side, that 37, that is our speed. You can see on the right side, this 500, that's the altitude. And you can see like there's a bar right on the rightmost. That's that blue that's becoming orange, and that orange bar that's becoming bigger. That's basically the altitude and how fast you're falling or rising. So it's a very good indicator to determine and plan your descent, your approach. Now, admittedly, I'm not the best at this yet, so you'll have to bear with me, but you can definitely see at least the graphics. Oh my goodness. Okay, one sec. Alright, let's take this slow. Take this slow. Right? And basically that's where we should be landing. Now, this looks a lot simpler than it really is. It is quite complicated to control, and if you try out the game, you'll definitely understand how challenging it can be. But that's the fun in it. So this game is focused on flying, doing it's like truck simulator, but you're flying. So it's like a sky, how do you say? I think they call it a sci-fi game, because it's like a mixture of truck sim, Elite Dangerous, but without the combat. It's focusing on the economy side, trading, logistics and whatnot. So it's a peaceful game. Don't expect gunfights and those violent things. It's perfect, right? So now we're here. Let us go to the trading screen, and you can see, okay, what can I explain here? Where's my mouse? Here. This is our fuel level, basically our charge level. Current charge level is 595, maximum of 850, and you can charge it by 255 for 26 credits. This is our money, 25. Let's charge it up. Make sure we don't run out of charge in the middle of the flight. And what else? Left side is the cargo. Right side are the available items we can purchase. So for this particular tutorial mission, we are getting advanced colonial B2 rations for 850 bucks, and that has a weight of 1250. I don't know what that is. Kilos? Tons? I'm not sure. It doesn't probably make sense to have it tons. That might be a bit too heavy. Maybe kilos. So let's pick that up. That will then get picked up visually like so. And we have it now on our cargo. So you will see the weight will actually adjust as well. Right? Close the shop. There you go. So now, you'll see that we have here in the lower left that cargo which we carried, and you'll see a red line here. As we move, there's like, I guess this would be like the G-force. The G-force would then adjust accordingly, and we have to make sure that we don't go past that red marker, otherwise the cargo will get damaged. That's the premise. And sometimes you'll see the fragility of the cargo with those icons there on the left. And right now this is just the tutorial, so it's not really sensitive, so we don't really have to worry about that. But as we get more advanced cargo, then we have to be better at managing our momentum G-force, making it as gradual as possible. You can see the orange bar on the left that's slowly building up. That is the thrust, and I'm controlling that with my throttle. You'll see also there is an orange line there. Let me put my mouse there. That one. That I think is the level at which you will ascend. And it varies depending on how heavy you are, how much fuel you have, how much cargo you're carrying. So that all comes into play. Right? And you can see here, that bar here on the right side where my mouse is, that blue bar, that means we are slowly ascending, and you can see the altitude is indeed coming up. So that is a very nice, very useful indicator to control if you want to go up or down. So now it turned orange. That means we are slowly falling, and you can indeed see the altitude gradually falling now, which is what we want, since we want to gradually descend to this target spot. Also try to brake and slow down my speed now. Oh yeah, you'll have to pardon me for the clunkiness. As I mentioned, I am no expert in this game. It does take a bit of learning curve to get used to the controls, but once you do, it becomes pretty addictive. You know, you just want to get that perfect landing. If you've played Elite Dangerous, you might be able to relate. For me personally, the parking in Elite Dangerous, you know, docking, that's one of my most favorite parts of the game, believe it or not. And this game exemplifies that particular aspect. That is beautiful. That's not bad at all. You also see in the lower part here, it might be a bit hard to see right now. You have a couple of different parts. I think this is the chassis, the wings, the thruster, the battery, whatnot. You can see different percentages. So that just shows you the current damage level of your ship. And the more it gets damaged, the less it will function. So you'll have a harder time to thrust and things like that. Good. Alright. So now we're here. We'll deliver this rations. So earlier, if you remember, we had, I think, 2,500. Now we deliver this. We earn 2,000. And now our money's 4,800. That's basically how you earn in this game. And let's also recharge. Make sure that we don't run out in the middle of the road. There we go. Cargo is delivered. Colonists will be fed. Good. And yeah, the graphics. If you've seen the initial versions of this, the graphics is way, way better. And the frame rate is way better. So the developers are very active, and they're working on this non-stop. They're really doing their best. And they're doing a real good job. Like almost daily updates. That's insane. Squashing bugs, introducing new features. And so I wanted to show everyone so you can get the chance to experience it as well. Also, I'm not sure if I can get my hands on some keys. But if anyone is interested, let me know, okay? Why are there 2 passengers? Wow, that's interesting. I'm not sure if that was intended. So yeah, in addition to picking up cargo, you can also pick up passengers and move them from one city to another. There we go. So now this guy is here. I'm not sure what that timer is about, but I hope we don't run out of time if that exceeds. So this is colonist Abel Huring. Let's deliver him there, 3.6k. We do have a map here. One sec. Let me open that. There you go. So, why is my... Okay, there you go. You can see it's a very small map, but don't worry, that's just the tutorial island, so to speak. Once we get used to it, once we finish all the tutorial missions, you can see all those indicators there. There will be a huge ocean to cross. Yeah, and then we will arrive at the main island like so, with the more complexities, more things we can do, more hazardous environments and whatnot, and more ships, more excitement. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty awesome journey. Good. Let's launch. And let's deliver this guy. You can also see, if you take a look at the thrusters, beautiful effects. They change in terms of depending on how hard your thrusters are. If your thrusters are at full, then they act like fireballs like so, and if I lessen them, you'll see they reflect accordingly. Yeah, so they disappear like that. But let's not do that because it will be quite dangerous for our passengers. Okay, the basic premise of this game is it's an economical game, economy-centered game, I guess you could say. And it's more about buying and selling, taking passengers. And later on, I'll show you how you can buy and sell effectively. So how you know that what you're purchasing from this city will earn you a bit of profit. So there's a very useful feature in the map for that. You see, you just take this pretty slowly. Oh no, one sec. Go a bit forward. Gears down. The gears automatically go down, thankfully. That's one level of complexity that I don't want to dabble against. There you go. Okay, good. Oh, break. We have arrived. Open the hatch. Thank you. Now, it is an early access game, so there are still a couple of bugs. And people are very active in the forums. Thanks for the flight. There you go. Did we earn anything? I hope so. Let's close that dock. Yeah, but people are very active in reporting bugs, and the developers are very active in fixing them. So it's a very healthy community so far, and it's been growing steadily. So I highly suggest you take a look, and if you're interested, let me know. If you're interested in getting some keys, let me know as well. Maybe I can raffle some. I'll have to work with the developers to see if they have any for giveaways. But yeah, looking forward to your comments on this one. So let's pick this up. The next part of the tutorial is to pick up this cargo. Oh no, oh no, oh! Okay, don't fall. Okay, there we go. Alright, alright. Phew. Alright, next part is showing us that we can actually not only pick up passengers, you can also pick up cargo that's lying around, basically. So if I do this, I can pick it up. And this will be taking somewhere, I'm not sure where. There, 6.1k. You can also, if you look at the details of the ship, it's quite detailed with different parts. And whenever you do something in the switch, whenever you turn on your thrusters, whenever you move forward or backward, you can see the flaps, the wings working together. It's quite beautiful actually. And each part that you make, each part that you install, behaves differently, looks differently, has different animations. It's quite nice. The music is also not bad, right? Pretty apt for the the scenery. So it can be quite relaxing actually. It has like that trucking element where you take something from one place to another. It's just a very different ball game. Instead of trucking, you get to fly around. And what we're doing actually, this is basically hovering. But later on, when we upgrade our ship, it will be like real flight. So you can toggle between like hovercraft mode and like real flying. So it gets even more complicated. And you have to really be cautious. You have to save up on your fuel. You can't just go max every single time, because you have a limited fuel gauge. Oh no, we're quite heavy. If you look at the thrusters, I'm going full here, but we're still falling. Yeah, it's quite heavy, these used service drones. But if you can see the orange bar on the right, it's slowly going down. So hopefully, yeah. Oh crap. Alright. So now this is also one aspect of the game. It's not always good weather. You can see the wind is pretty strong. And there's actually a key to show how strong this is. So if I do that, you can see the wind direction. You can see how intense the wind is and in what direction it's blowing. As we travel longer, further distances, that becomes an essential part of the game. Going with the wind, not going against it, and making sure that we save up on fuel that way. So that's one more aspect, but in the beginning you don't really need to worry about that, but it is going to be critical as we progress. Okay. Oh, that shouldn't be bad. Okay, good. Shoo. Alright. Stop. So let's reverse it and drop off the stuff here. So I'm not sure. What do you guys think so far? What are your first impressions in terms of graphics, gameplay, stability, and whatnot? There, we deliver it there. Are you happy? Thanks for the delivery. There's your pay. Now we have 9,666 over here, upper right side. Yeah, good. All right, that's it. What's the next in the tutorials? Cargo space has delivered new enhancements. Okay, so now we get to see how the upgrading system works. So basically we go here. Some cities have hangars like this. We go there and then we stop and then we press the trigger. And then a gigantic robotic magnetic arm will bloop, capture the ship, take it into the hangar. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. The hangar is so detailed now. You can look at the different objects and happenings inside. This didn't used to be like that. Like now you can see like people in the back. Let's admire the view first. If I hide this, yeah. It's quite nice, huh? Look at the detail there. They added so much stuff in here. And they'll continue on adding that as things progress. So in here, you can repair the ship. Use the stick side button to repair for 15 credits. Yes, for sure. Maybe we should have upgraded first before we did that, huh? And the repair isn't instant. It's pretty realistic, actually. So they work on each and every part. And as they progress, then we see each of them reflecting 100% there. It's pretty nice, huh? Pretty nice attention to detail. Also, yeah, there's also the progress here on the upper right side. Repair 75% done. You can see the Mongoose engines, engines with extra diffractors here. This part, this is how the upgrades work. Let's try it out. This one, rigidity plus 20%. I guess that makes the hull more durable, I guess. This one is for the engine. So take a long look at our engines here, and when I upgrade that to Mongoose engines, that will get replaced physically. So you really see the part getting uninstalled and installed with the new ones. Yeah. So these arms will then get the new parts and they will install it on the ship. So that looks fancier now with flaps and everything. So we should have 30% more power, which should allow us to carry heavier loads, basically. Good. But yeah, I love the graphics and the frame rate is much better. If you see the initial stream, I'll try to link it. it looked way different than this one, and the frame rate was worse. Now I can max out all the settings. I have all the graphics settings maxed out, and frame rate isn't bad. Good. And now we have an upgraded engine. Alright, what's next? Looks like cargo for a cargo spaceway. Okay, let's pick it up. It's going to be another cargo hauling session. And yeah, right now we're still just following the tutorial, but that will change, and eventually we will get into the we will be able to manage getting our own, taking care of our own jobs. And we can also do that on the side. You don't always have to follow the tutorial. You can just ignore it. But for now, we follow it. We go with the flow. You'll see on the lower right, it says low charge over here. That's basically your fuel. You're, I think, electric powered, so it's not fuel per se. It's charge. And the way you charge, as I showed earlier, is you go to a landing zone, to a trading zone, and you dock there and you refuel. So let's do that before we go, because I'm a bit skeptical that we can manage without refueling. Now in the unlikely event, well, not so unlikely in our case, that your plane crashes, how it works is an emergency pod ejects. You actually never die in this game. You always get saved in an emergency pod, and you get that emergency pod flies towards the nearest hangar, and then you can basically respawn at a cost, I think. Yeah, the only thing is all the cargo you were carrying, the passengers you were carrying, they're gone. Okay, there you go. So you can see the current level 183 out of 850. Let's recharge that, and you can see the different cargo here. This is like the fragility 1, 3, so that those are very fragile cargo. We have to be very careful about that. Right. Oh, the winds are quite strong, huh? And we can't carry anything more because this ship can only carry one cargo. You can see there 1 out of 1, and the cargo space is 2.3 out of 5k. Right, and so of course that can also be upgraded. Now if I look at the map, once we get into the buying and selling part, let me just show you. You can see if you hover over the city, you can actually see like available items, necessary items. Available items are those that are available for purchase, and necessary items are those what they need. So you basically do a mix match. Like you look here, what are the available items, and then you look which cities need that, or the other way around. You look at Nord, okay, this needs water in 50-liter bottles. You look where you can purchase that. That's basically how you buy and sell. For example, here, this city needs advanced colonial B2 rations. And I look, this actually in this city we do have advanced colonial B2 rations, the first item, which is worth 850. So we buy it for 850, we sell it for 2,225. How much is that? That's a markup of like 4 times, like, right? For 100%. So that's pretty huge for traveling a short distance. And then we just have to factor in the cost of fuel, you know, things like that, and you have yourself a trade route. Yeah, so that's basically how it goes. But we're not there yet, so let's focus on the tutorial for now. Now this one, I think in particular, is asking us to deliver this right above. The camera controls are a bit limited. Like in an Xbox 360 controller, you can rotate the camera, but with the HOTAS that I'm using, I don't know how to do that quite yet. So I'll have to feel my way through. I think that's above, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's there. Like the spaceport above, or however you call it. Cargo spaceway. Not sure how it's floating like that. I think it's just, yeah, thrusting. Using its thrusters to float, to hover. Okay, let's see. So if you look at the wind, yeah, it's quite strong. That's why I'm getting dragged everywhere. But yeah, we can manage. Let's just go slow. Slow down and control the descent. Yes. Now I guess in terms of improvement areas, The graphics have improved a lot. I'm sure they're still planning on some more like frame rate adjustments and everything, but so far it looks super good. I guess one point that I would see it improving still is in the sound department. There are thruster sounds, there are some sound effects, but I think it can do a lot more improvement, right? Making it much more immersive. You can have wind sounds, but yes, that's, I guess, part of the to-do list. But in its current level, I think it's doing pretty good. I really like it. Let's see, where are we dropping this off? Distance 80 and counting down. Yeah, see, I'm not sure how you rotate this now. Can I just right click, left click? No. Yeah, I don't think there is. For the HOTAS, I don't think there is a way to do that, but maybe... Yeah, for the Xbox controller, I remember when I used it initially, I was able to do that properly. Right? Thanks for the delivery. Good. What now? A new ship can be purchased in the hangar. Now I remember, I think that would cost like 10,000. So we can't really buy a ship just yet. And so we have to do a job first. Let's do one job and then let's buy a ship. Right, let's maybe do that. Advanced colonial B2 rations. That might not be too hard. Unless someone is willing to buy this bioradar and associated equipment thing. Let me see. No, there is nothing. Okay, so let's get the rations, bring it to Central. From Spaceport to Central. Good. Right. You can also see several points of interest in the map. Although it does clutter the HUD a bit, but you can turn that off. There is a key to do that. I just forgot what it is. And I'm quite scared to press F1 to F12 because it might trigger something very bad. So yeah, well, I just know that there is a key to hide that. You guys told me about it in the stream one time, but I forgot. I think F5? 4? 3? 2? No. Okay. Never mind. But yeah, there is a key to hide all those points of interest. If you're just feeling like you want to fly. And there's also a key, like I showed earlier, to remove the entire HUD to admire the view. But yeah, I don't know how to actually rotate the camera, so it's not going to be that beneficial for us. I'll have to discover that offline. Alright, I think we're right smack in the middle. Oh no. Thrusters up. Balance it a bit. And okay, that looks good. That looks good. Let me just try and balance it out. Yeah, better thruster sounds would definitely be welcome. As you guys might know, I'm well into the... Oh crap. Fell through the ditch. I'm very centered. I'm very keen about the sounds. Like in Truck Sim, that's one of the biggest things that I look towards. But yeah, it's a work in progress. And at its current level, it's actually quite good. But yeah, I'm really impressed with the graphics improvements. It's worlds apart from the initial one. Especially when it comes to the frame rate. Frame rate is not like 60 frames, but it's not bad. Doesn't hinder you from playing decently. Okay, let's get that. B2 rations, and at the same time, let's recharge. Good. And now let's lift off and deliver this to Central. Now, I didn't mark Central, but I remember it's around here. You can place waypoints, actually. Maybe I should show that, huh? One sec. Oh, you can't open the map. Yeah, you can't open the map when you're flying, I think. Yeah. Oh, pressing M. Okay, pressing M shows the different cities there. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hide the points of interest. Like, you see those arrows at the bottom and how it points to different places. I'm not sure if you can actually hide them, but you can at least show and hide the cities. So you have an idea where you are, where you're going. Right now though, we don't really need all of that. I just want to focus on targeting the landing zone. Oh crap. Too fast. Too fast. We're approaching too fast. There. Good. Alright. Good thing we upgraded those thrusters. Makes it a lot easier. There we go. A smooth operator. Yeah, this gets addictive pretty fast. And it's a good thing that they're making this more and more stable. I remember when I streamed, I got a couple of errors, but I think they've fixed a lot of those since the few weeks. There we go. So now we have 10,400. That's perfect. And now we should be able to buy a new ship, I think. Let's try. So I would like to show you the new ship before we leave, before we end the episode, the video. And let me know if you're interested in seeing more of this game. So this is just like a first look to show you guys what this game is capable of, how the graphics updates look now, how the graphics looks now with the update, and how the gameplay has improved. Oh, look at that. And I want to get your opinion. And let me know if you're interested in seeing like a full-blown series on this in the channel. I'm happy to take this journey with you. Enjoy the trip. Go through all those upgrades, get to that place outside the tutorial, and really progress. Oh man, this is getting really hard. The wind is super strong. Okay, let's balance this out. Slow down. Balance the thrusters. Control our descent. Make sure we don't fall too fast. Good. Okay. Alright, a little bit more thrust, I guess. Do wonders. Alright. Now this ship, I think, if you remember correctly, this next ship that we're getting is the one which has that, how do you say, that view, that other mode, aside from the hover. Not sure how you call it. Because this is like the VTOL mode, and there's the other mode. But we will discover it at the same time. Good. Man, that's beautiful. Yeah, it definitely is becoming an eye candy game. Right, her price is 10,000. There you go. Here you can buy a new ship. I'm not sure what that means. It's 0x. Is that the name of the ship? No clue. But use L3 to buy. Let's do that. And here we are. Great purchase. Now you can reach Raglor. That's where the real money is. That's where I showed the main island. So let's try that. Let's try that. Maybe I'm not sure if we'll arrive there. You know, the first time I tried this on stream, I fell. I ran out of... oh, the inspector has arrived. He needs to reach mainland. Okay. So, okay, that's actually cool. Maybe we can do that. It might be a long episode though. Long video, but... I want to show you what the game has. What the game is capable of. So I think let's do that. Let's not bring in any other person. Or bring any other cargo. We don't have money anyway. Let's focus on picking up the passenger. And not crashing. Yeah, you can see the ship definitely looks different now. Right? It is heavy though. It's very heavy. Yeah, you can look at the weight of our ship on the upper right. Initially, if I remember correctly, that was like what, 5,000 or 2,000. Now you can see it's 17,000. So we do have like stronger thrusters and everything, but the weight is intense compared to the original one. It also has some landing gears, and I think this is not a good way to land if we're taking a passenger, huh? You might squash him. But I hope we can't kill anyone with this approach. Okay. Alright. Where is he? There he is. Inspector Johnson is on board. There you go. And now we deliver this guy 95.1k. Wow. Initially we were traveling just 1k. Things like that. Let's see. Where do you need to go? You need to go there. Alright. Now I'm not sure if we can just go straight or we have to stop somewhere like here in transit. But let's do that just to be safe, because the last time I did this, I tried to go straight through. I ran out of fuel and sank in water. So I don't want to repeat that. Okay, let's close the hatch and go. Alright, let's do this. Meteorological center announcement. Flight conditions have improved. Okay, that's perfect. Tailwind in the upper layers will help you to reach Wrangler. Okay. Tailwind in the upper layers, I see. So that means I go up until I see those arrows pointing my way, and then maybe we can travel that direction. Alright, so now we're just going up, way up, and then we go. So now I'm still in VTOL mode, still in hover mode. If I flick the switch, the game still hasn't told me that, but I know it's possible. There you go. VTOL and plane mode switch. So now if I click the button, then it becomes a real jet now. Yeah? And now we can lessen the thrust because we have momentum. And yeah, since we're above here, you can see the wind is going in our direction. So it might be that we don't really need to go to transit. You also see the fuel level. The fuel level is on the left side of the thruster, like it's this one. So it's almost halfway. Oh man, yeah, the graphics has indeed changed. Look at this, guys. Let me hide the... Look at that beauty. Yeah, alright, we'll see some more of that as we see the sun, as we go through the mountains and those kinds of stuff. But yeah, it definitely is a lot more improvement. If I remove the thrust totally, no, let's keep a little thrust. But yeah, I don't think we need to go full on out here. This is my mistake before. I was always like full thrust like this, even in this mode, when you don't really need to, because the momentum, the aerodynamics will help you glide and prevent you from falling too fast. Let's have a look at the winds. The winds are in our favor. That's beautiful. So it should be an easier flight overall. Low charge. There we go. 50% fuel left. That means we just have to conserve more fuel. You can look at the speed as well on the left side. We are falling in speed. Maybe we just keep it like so. Yeah, we keep this momentum going. I'm trying to control the throttle so it will balance it against the speeding up. Basically remain on the same level. Something like that. Yeah, but I think going straight is good. We're doing good here. Yeah, even the clouds and the wind effects, they have improved tons from the initial version. This looks so good now. And we need to go to transit. Transit is 30k. Passenger is 60k. No, I don't think so. Let's just go straight. Let's risk it. Or should we? No, I'm scared. Okay, no. I'm going to steer to the left here. I'm quite scared. I think it would be safer if we stop first on the transit. Yeah. Let me make sure the wind is still on our side. Oh, getting a bit cloudy in here. I think we should go above. Yeah, if you look at the arrows above, they're larger. So if we go up like this, then we should encounter less air resistance. And it should give us better momentum. There we go. Yeah, we should maintain this level here. Yeah, go up better. I love how this works. This mechanic of following the wind is just awesome. So natural. There you go. And then we can lessen the thrust now that we're here. Something like that, I guess. Yeah, I think that works. You know what's missing here? What's missing, I think, is the horizon line. Normally, it would be very helpful if you have an idea where the horizon is, so you can balance, you can get an even heading, if that's how you call it. 14k. Alright, look at the wind. Beautiful. Now imagine if the wind goes against us. Imagine the weather a while ago, when the weather was so bad and we had to fly this far. Imagine how painful that will be, right? And it's getting dark. I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared. The wind is turning. We're almost there though, so I think I have to start my descent now. Maybe something like this. And now we're falling. I think we might be falling too fast though. Yeah, let's try not to fall too fast. Make it as gradual as possible. Is that a volcano? That's interesting. Okay, one sec. Regular transit 4.6k away. And when we're near, we have to change to VTOL mode so we can... yeah, let's change to VTOL mode. Oh no, it's happening. Okay, good. There it is. You guys see it? Yeah, let's close that so we can see better. So let's switch to VTOL mode so we can control it better for landing. It's way more fuel inefficient, this mode, but you can't land otherwise. I don't think you'll be able to manage to land if you don't go to VTOL mode, right? Or I'm not sure if they allow... Oh no, crap. Oh crap. Okay, crap. Okay, not too bad. Not the best landing, but it wasn't that bad. I'm scared. Okay, let's refuel and then let's take our passenger all the way to where he gets, and let's end the episode there. And then you guys let me know if you're interested in seeing more, okay? Let's see. Back it up slowly. Toot, 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 toot. There we go. And there. Yeah, I know. This is not where you need to be. I know. Crap, we don't have money. 432 credits needed. We have 411. But I think our money can go negative. Yeah, negative 21 for refueling purposes. So you don't get stuck in places. That's a good deal. There we go. Okay. So now we should be able to go and thrust. And we should be able to go head towards there. Do we need to, like... Okay, let me try something. If I go like this, just go straight up. Alright, go like that. Not even moving forward at all, I'm just thrusting up. So I look at the wind, and then I see... Okay, it's not exactly going my way, but I guess it would help if I... Anyway, I'm going up and up. And then now maybe I should switch mode to this one. Yeah, maybe it's better to actually do it like not straight up, but at an angle, diagonally. Maybe that will help better. Right. So I'm not sure. Okay, I think this is not too bad. I think it's better if I go up more though, because the arrows are way better from that end. Although the direction is not really where I want to go, and going to show it's going against us pretty shortly. But yeah, this view is definitely awesome. Seeing skies like this going above the clouds, I'll take it. Let's lessen the thrust and enjoy the moment. Now I still don't know some of the things, and you might know better than me, guys. What is this? These two bars on the right here. I mean, these two on the left, I know this is the thrust and this is the fuel level, but this one, this right, and you have that orange bar there, orange line, two orange lines, and those two, I can't quite remember what they are. Oh crap. I think that radar broke down happens when you go past 3,000 3,000, what is that, meters? Radar broke down. Okay, let's go down a bit. Not too much though. It should fix itself after a while, but you can see the side effect. If you go too high, then your radar breaks down and you have no idea where you have to go. There, okay, it's fixed now. Good, good. So yes, I'm not sure. It might be, what do you guys think? Is it maybe the destination? Trying to ascertain what that means, because the bars are moving. Maybe it has something to do with speed. You can see here, speed. What is the speed there and the speed here? They're the same. Yeah, maybe it's the speed. I don't know. Okay, let's go down. Start going down. Actually, we're pretty close now. Double tariffs, what does that mean? Oh no, don't go too fast. Oh, we're overshooting. Overshooting it, but that's fine. We can do this. Once I see where we're going, that is. Okay. Where are we headed, bro? I think we're just going to go down. And we'll see where it is shortly. It's way, way, way above here still. Where the heck are we? I wish I can look around. I mean, track IR might not be the best fit, but track IR might be good for looking around while you have your joystick. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. So that's where we're headed. Deliver the passenger over there. Yeah, imagine if I can look around with my head here using track IR. That would be perfect, wouldn't it? Can I just drop you off here? I mean, I want to refuel and everything. So maybe I can do that. One sec. Don't fall. Don't fall. Oh, okay. Whew. Almost fell. We are here. Open the hatch. Good. You go down. And I earned some bucks. You can see. What, so fast? Guess you fell asleep. Did you arrive? No more time. We're sleeping from now on. I guess that's good. Arriving early. It's a good thing. Good. So now we refuel and we are near the main island. So that's how the game goes. There are a couple more things. Lots more gameplay, lots more parts, and lots more sceneries to enjoy. So I would like to show you more, but you let me know if you are interested, okay? Let me just... I'm having a hard time balancing this. Wait. Oh. Okay. One sec. Let me just go here and refuel properly. There we go. Don't hit that box. It's a bit picky. Your orientation has to be aligned perfectly, like so. Okay, it goes yellow, you full stop, and then it goes green, and we charge. Good. So now we have money. We can take rations wherever. But yeah, let's leave that for a next episode, okay? For now, that is how it looks, guys. Let me know what you think. If you did like the video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and comment. Looking forward to what you have to say. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And see you soon. Hope to see more of you in here. Anyway, thank you. Have a nice day. See you in the next one, if ever. Let me know, okay? Bye-bye.